Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Tirumurai, 7th Tirupadikam and the 8th verse. The verse goes this way. Vagai migum asura mala bandurinyai vanamar valaitha thalalan pugai migum manalil puram podi padutha பொன்மலை வில்லிதன் புதல்வன் தீகை மிகு கீர்த்தி திருவிடைக்கழியில் திருக்குறா நீழல் கீழ் நின்ற தொகை மிகு நாமத்து அவன் திருவடிக்கென் துடியடை மடல் தொடங்கினளே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். This particular verse, of course it's resonating the earlier verses also, but one important information that has been spoken about here is there is a tradition called as madal. In Sangam literatures you will be able to see this particular reference. It is called as madal yerudal, which means when a person is falling in love with a girl and he wants to let everyone know about his love and his feelings towards her. Usually when it comes to confession of love, they will start with this particular concept of madal yerudal, which is he will make a horse or a particular like a vehicle with the palm trees barks. We know how sharp it can be, right? And then he will ride on it, as in he will sit on it, and there will be his friend or someone who will be dragging this particular horse, which means his end of the day his thighs will all be like torn apart, and it can even become a very big it can be lethal at any point in time, because the severity is going to be quite high. That is what they call it as madal erudal. And usually when you look at the references, the guy who has fallen in love, when he is ready to confess his love, and when he is sending a note that he is going to perform this particular ritual, usually the girl will also fall in love, because she knows that he's even ready to sacrifice his life for her. So usually the love will start from there. But we don't have a reference for a girl doing this. Nowhere in Sangam literature we are able to see that. But in this particular verse, they are going against the norms to say the girl who has fallen in love with Lord Muruga is now ready to start with this particular ritual called as madal erudal. Madal literally translates as letter, but we are not talking about that. But it is about to communicate the love, the feelings that one person has on the other person. When you look at this, he says Lord Muruga is the son of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is the one who burnt down the three fortress, which is basically flying fortress, into ashes. He managed to do that with the help of Meru mountain. He was able to just bend this Meru mountain and make it as an bow. With that, having other arrows and all these, we have already seen that, right? So with the help of arrows, he was able to burn down the three flying fortress. That Lord Shiva has given birth to our Lord Muruga. So Lord Muruga is the biological father of Lord Shiva. If you look at it, actually there is nothing like a biological father or something here. The reason is Lord Shiva created Lord Muruga with his the fire that he has on his forehead, as in the third eye. So Lord Muruga was born based on fire, not like the one that we are able to see as of today. When we are talking about giving birth to a baby, that is not the one that we are talking about right now. So Lord Muruga is the son of Lord Shiva, who was created with the fire from his third eye. And that kind of Lord Muruga, that Lord Muruga is standing in under the tree called as Kura, and he is in the place called as Thiruvidaikkazhi. My daughter has fallen in love with this person, the Almighty, and because of that she is ready to start with this ritual called as madal erudal. That's what the 8th verse is all about. The implied meaning here is, as a soul, when we have fallen in love with the Almighty, all we have to do is get rid of everything, even the attachment that we have towards this body has to go away, because we all know the hardest part is to let go the attachment with this body. We have to let go of that in order for Lord Shiva, or rather the Almighty, to embrace us. That is what verse number 8 is all about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam.